Hi, anyone and everyone. This is Kim, the Humble Hermit from Come As You Are Oracle. I'm going to do a collective crow oracle for today, Tuesday, October 22nd, 2024. You may follow me on the book, the Insta, the talk, or the tube, or not, totally up to you. Please take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it doesn't fit, don't make it fit. If some of it fits, fabulous. If some of it does not, please just leave it on the table for someone else. We don't want you taking on energy that wasn't meant for you. You know, I like my crow. All right. Someone watching sports right now? I just heard the let's do it. Don't. Okay, I know that's not exactly how it goes, but let's hit it. Basketball? Is it basketball season? Like I don't even know. I don't even know. Or somebody's playing basketball outside. I used to do that with my dad when I was younger. Every once in a while, he had this really amazing leather basketball. It smelled so good. It smelled so good. We got one on the table. Those summer nights. We used to live across the street from a school, and in front of the school, like right in front of it was the gymnasium, but they also used it as the cafeteria. I know, because I went there when I was a child. And on the outside, it was a double basketball court. And sometimes in the summer, my dad, my brother, and I would go up there and play basketball. I think it was a good outlet for him because he never really got out of the house. He worked a lot, slept a lot, watched a lot of TV. And of course, I always blame my brother because when the Nintendo first came out and he got Nintendo, that was it. Like, I never saw daylight again. I was like, what was the point of me going outside? Like, there was nobody to play with. And it's kind of funny too, because how old was I when Nintendo came out? When did it come out? 87, 89? I just remember, I remember when I was 10 hanging out with my friend, and I stole a pack of my mom's cigarettes, and we rode our bikes up behind the school that I was talking about with the basketball courts. If you walked or rode your bike all the way back behind the school, there was a big playground back there, and then the baseball diamonds, the two baseball diamonds, and the football field. And that was a middle school, grade school and middle school, and then it all became the middle school. But I smoked like 2 cigarettes, and I was like, this is horrible. Why does anybody do this? And I gave her the pack. I'm like, you can have the pack. But it reminded me, like, when her and I did that, we had to have been like 10 or 11. We had to have been 9, 10, or 11, somewhere in there. There was nobody else out. Like, we went to the park to smoke cigarettes. There are houses all along there. I'm sure that there was some type of summer school going on, maybe. No, nobody was outside. No kids. Nobody. It's like everybody was inside watching TV, playing video games. So that was me. However much I would love to take cards that fell out for no reason. That was me. Okay, well, that was interesting because those fell out, but this one turned over. I mean, I pushed the cards out. They didn't fall out. But that one. We got 2 on the table. Three on the table. Woo-hoo-hoo. Hmm. Who's mowing their lawn? It's almost November. Now I'm wondering if the lawn guys are going to come tomorrow. They probably will. They probably take all the leaves. Okay, I think that's 6 on the table. Well, that's interesting because both of these were 2 of the cards that fell out that I dropped. All right, let's do 2 more shuffles. There's 7 cards on the table with bottom of the deck. Top of the deck is warning, which is what I would say that this read is actually. I'm going to set this over here on the windowsill. Let me show you what we got. We've got memory. We've got waterproof. We've got perspective. Isolation. Exposed. Caching. And bottom of the deck is battle. Feminine, masculine, take how it resonates. It doesn't matter. So when memory, waterproof, and perspective fell out, I'm just going to say this. Someone is looking at a past memory, a situation, maybe you and this person, maybe this person and someone else. With the waterproof card, this is something like in the moment of when this memory occurred, right? Before it became a memory. And even recently, looking on this memory, someone would have been like, well, this is what it is. This is what it was. Clear, cut, dry. It is what it is. Done. Sealed. Signed, sealed, delivered. With the perspective card, right? It's a bird hanging upside down. Whoever this is, they're looking at something from the past, a memory, a situation, a person, and their perspective is changing. They're like, I don't think that was what I thought it was. Like, this is something different. Whoever this person is, they might be in isolation right now. or they were isolating themselves to revisit the past. Like somebody that, like came home from work one day and they're like, I gotta go sit in my room for a couple hours and think about this. They went, closed the door, sat in their room, and just kind of like let it all come back, whatever they're thinking about, whether it's a situation, a person, whatever the case, they let it all come back and they're thinking about it and they're like, but did I think that this was, is that what, like the dots that they once thought were connected in a certain type of manner, certain type of way, now like they're changing them. They're reorganizing them. They're moving them around. They're exposing something that was hidden. Whatever they're seeing, whatever is changing for them, whatever is changing their perspective, whatever they're seeing, it could actually be exposing someone for hiding something. And it's going to lead to some type of confrontation with the battle card, bottom of the deck. Like this, like if this is a person remembering something that went on with another person, like maybe they had an argument in the past about something, right? They had an argument about, and this is just an example, like they had an argument about something in the past, and they're like, okay, this is how this was, and this is what it is, and da 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 da. Okay, fine. But now this person is reevaluating, and it's changing their perspective. But what it's changing, what is happening, is whatever they're realizing, whatever is changing for them, whatever perspective is changing, is it's exposing someone that was trying to hide something. And this person is realizing like this was done on purpose. Like someone withheld information or kept a secret. Okay, I just did the Fearless Familiars read about a jealous, envious person that thought someone was keeping a secret. You guys should go watch it. It's not even really necessarily about a secret because I don't think there is a secret. But you should watch it. because it was about somebody like not right in the mind, like somebody that was so jealous and envious that like they saw someone as what they weren't, basically. Yeah, this person is going to get mad, and they're going to say something to whoever is exposed. Whoever was hiding something, this person is going to be very angry with them. There's going to be a confrontation. Cuz like this would be somebody having having a secret, and like it's a bad secret, or this would be someone like doing something bad and trying to cover their tracks, and trying to hide something that they did, and now this person is realizing like, holy shit, this person really did that. Like this person did that. I don't think it's about like I really think it's somebody like I just heard somebody fucked around and now they're finding out. Like maybe somebody told a lie and it led to something else, and this person is seeing it and they're like, wait a minute, it all goes back to so and so that said so and so, and that's why this happened, and then this happened, and then this is why I am where I am. It's like the old cartoon where you see like the little, was it the Roadrunner or whatever, and they hit the thing with the dynamite, the TNT or whatever. And I really think this has to do with a person or people. Okay, look at the people on the memory. And there's a bunch of people. Looks like feminines, masculines, non binary. I love you. It doesn't matter. You make those people fit how you will. But it's. Mm. So maybe a lot of people were told about this memory, right? I'm just going to make up something stupid as an example because I'm not getting anything specific. And it's just a stupid example. But like let's say I go and I buy a cat, right? And I tell everybody, "Oh, I got it from Orphans of the Storm. I got it from, a shelter." But really I went to the pet shop and bought it. But I told all these people like, "Oh, I went to our local rescue is Save a Pet. I went to Save a Pet and I got this cat." Let's say like 5 years later, somebody goes to Save a Pet. "Oh yeah, my friend Kim got her cat here 5 years ago. Tinkerbell, da 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 da. It's a black cat." And they're like, "We never had a cat here named Tinkerbell." And then they go back and look in the purchase order, like people that took cats. Like nobody by the name of Kim took a cat in the last 5 years. Right? It's like making a lie and being called out on it. But whatever this lie is, I think it affected a lot of people. Either it was told to a lot of people, it affected a lot of people, or both. And affected, I mean, like when the lie was told, it affected people. And now that the lie is in a new perspective and it's realized that whatever was told is a lie, now it affects those people all over again, right? And there might be so you got all the crows up there watching, and then you got these two crows going at it in this battle. So it might come down to two people having an exchange and everybody else is watching. This could be public. Okay, this could be actually two people in public in front of a bunch of people having some type of confrontation. It could be online with a lot of people possibly watching, and two people having a confrontation. And I kind of want to say, like, there's two crows, and then it's like there's like flowers there. Like, are they fighting over the flowers? Like, are they fighting over something? Are these two people fighting over something? Are they fighting over someone? And before you get your little panties in a dither there, or a tither, or whatever the hell however the hell you call it. Yes, it could be like two women fighting over a man, or two men fighting over a woman, or it could be a man and a woman fighting over a woman, or a man and a woman fighting over a man. It doesn't matter. Or it could be like something. Like it could be two people fighting over a home, a car, a child, or children. Okay, when I said home, in between when I said home and car, like my throat started to like. If it's an object that they're fighting over, it's tangible. It would be big, like a house, a car, a boat, money, like something big. Not not like a dolly or or a Nintendo set. You know what I mean? It's no, it's like something big, something huge. Mm, I kind of want to cry. Perspective, perception. It could be somebody, it could be two people arguing. I'm just going to throw out some words. It could be two people arguing about character, human nature, kindness, faith, bonds. It could be two people arguing, fighting, confronting each other over another person and the perception that someone or a group of people were made to feel about another person. Like someone, and I know we hear this a lot in tarot, and you see this with a lot of readers, and it's out there, right? It happens every day. People talk shit on people all the time. All the time. People talk bad about people when they shouldn't. But it's almost like someone made it their mission to talk shit about someone and to say all these horrible things about someone, and now someone else is like looking at things from the past and saying, but how could that person do that when they did this? How could that person be like that when they're like this? Like it's not really just one person. Like there might be two people arguing about it, but there's people in the background watching. And it's not that they're just watching because they're like at the mall and it's a bunch. No, all these people know each other. They all know each other. And it's if some person lied on someone to the point where a dozen, 2 dozen, 3 dozen people turned on this person, that person is getting the reckoning of 5 billion lifetimes. That person that it's not something to rejoice about for sure. It's not. But that person that lied on someone else and is in this confrontation with this person, there's probably at least a dozen people just standing there like, seriously, how could you do that to someone? How could you say those things when they're not true? Almost like it's almost like someone lied on another person but said all the things about that person that was really true for them. So, and I'm just going to throw out some examples. Like if this lying person they called this other person, if they steal money, they said that this other person steals money. If they have no work ethic, they said that this person has no work ethic. If they sleep with husbands and wives of their friends, they said that this person does that. And now like a whole group of people are literally standing in front of this person. It's like disbelief, it's like shock. But it's like a sadness. Because whoever this person was that they lied about, they were once part of the group. Like they were part of the team, part of the family, whatever. And then they said some lies and like, oh no, that person, this, that, and the other. And everybody's like, oh really? Oh, okay. Like, like we didn't know. And now it's coming out like that this person lied about everything to the point where they didn't just lie about this person, they took all of their reality and put it on someone else when that isn't at all who that person was. And these people are upset, but they're like sad because however many months or years they lost with that person. And what are they supposed to do? Like, oh, I believed so and so, but I want to come in and apologize. I want to come in and say I'm sorry. Like, how many people are going to have to go to this one person and be like, hey, you know, Tony said that, you slept with my husband and like I didn't know that it was really Tony that slept with my husband and I'm sorry. You know what I mean? Like, how do you, it's like people, you know what hearsay means, right? Like it's theory, like it's not a fact. And it's like people believing a theory, not a fact, and realizing years later, like, holy shit, that person just made it all up in their head and said it was fact about this person, and it's not even the case. And we just wasted months, years of our lives not liking this person over a theory. And the sadness comes from the loss of time and the question, like, what do I do? Like, like, you know, how do I even begin to apologize? Like, how does that? All I gotta say is, you never know until you apologize. An apology is an apology. If you come in with a heartfelt apology, fabulous. Does that mean that somebody needs to accept it? Absolutely not. Can they recognize that maybe someone was duped into believing something? Yeah, of course. People get duped all the time. But there's the rub. Why would you let someone else's perception of a person change your perception of that person? If Tina came to me and told me that Sandy slept with my wife, what wouldn't I wouldn't I be able to figure that out on my own? Like, why would I just believe? If Sandy came to me and said, Tina stole $300,000 from me, you can't be friends with her anymore. Why would I just believe Sandy and not say anything to Tina? Why wouldn't I go to Tina and be like, Sandy said you stole $300,000 from her? It all comes down to the fact of people let other people influence their decisions in regards to life. And really, you should just not do that. And it's not to say that you shouldn't, like, get advice. It's not to say that everybody out there is a liar, because that's not the case. But when you look at a person and you have an opinion about a person, why would you let another person influence that? If you're friends with this person, if you know this person, if you know everything about this person to be good and true, why would you believe a lie that somebody else said? And why wouldn't you continue to be friends with that person, if not to at least see if you see something that maybe you were blind to before? I'm just going to say this as an example because I always use my own life. And I've talked about this before. I know I've talked about her before. But I was friends with someone at work for a couple of years, and I just couldn't be friends with her anymore. And I don't have anything against her personally. Like, she just is not on the wavelength that I want to be on, right? She's not on the vibration that I want to be on. And I can talk to her and I can have a conversation with her and I can be nice to her and I can offer her suggestions and I will take her suggestions because I am not above learning. I'm not just a teacher. I love to learn. Oh, pardon me. That was my cough drop. Um, teach me. Teach me. I am a sponge. Give it to me. Give me all the information you have. I want it. That's my feeling. I would rather be a student than a teacher. Let's just be honest. But to be around this woman 24/7, the negativity that comes off of her, it it's it's smothering. And I think I've told you guys before, I don't know. It must be an age thing because I'm 44 and I believe she's 46. Um, and a beautiful woman, I'll tell you all day when there's a beautiful woman or a beautiful man out there. I don't care. Like I'm not in competition. She's a beautiful woman, or she was, because now when I look at her and I think of all the negativity, when I look at her, all I get is negativity. Like she always looks angry to me and her face is always red, and typically like her hair is perfect, but there is something off about her when I look at her, and it's because I realize now that the mask fell. Like for me, in that relationship with her, her mask fell. I see her for what she is, and she's not happy. She's just not a happy person. And at work, she goes after younger women. Beautiful, beautiful girls, friendly girls, nice girls. And there's a girl there. And I'm not going to lie, she's hired because her father works there. He's worked there for like 20, 30 years. She got a job there. That's how it works there. Okay, fine. I don't hold it against her. She's a sweet girl. Her and I talk. My other friend and I actually just bought her a present and we gave it to her today for Halloween. Because she got us stuff for Halloween. Like, it's a very equal give and take. She's just a very sweet, sweet girl. Like, I would wish her nothing but the best. And this woman, who I used to be friends with, goes after her on a daily, weekly, monthly basis. Like, I hate her. I don't like her. She's stuck up. Like, she doesn't work. She's lazy. Da 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 da. And that's not even the case. Absolutely not even the case. And she literally has a couple other people in the department thinking that. And it boggles my mind, like that you just single someone out and you go after them like that, and like almost literally try to destroy their life. I mean, she's trying to destroy her career. She wants her to get fired, basically. And it's insane to me. Like, go to work, mind your own business, go home, and please get some therapy because you're hateful and you bring it with you everywhere you go. Like I I I I, I want to go up to her and like shake her and be like, "You need to heal. Let me help you heal. Like, I'll help you heal. I'll try and help you heal." It would be like talking to a wall, talking to dead space air. It would be like me swimming in the lake, and when you hear nothing but the sound of water and echoes, it would be like talking to nobody. It would be like talking to the water. I mean, for me, God would be there, but like for her, nobody would be there. It like that's what this reminds me of. That's what this energy reminds me of. Just someone that's like nasty and for whatever reason decides they don't like someone. Maybe they're jealous and envious. Again, go watch the Fearless Familiars. Whoever that person, maybe it's the same person, but whoever that person was so angry over another person and their life. And maybe this is the same thing. Like someone just so angry over someone's life that you literally destroy it. And then all these people realize after the fact, like, what were you doing? Like, what did you think was going to happen? That nobody was going to figure it out? That nobody was going to realize that this person was telling the truth and you're the liar? I'm going to say this all day, every day. I was just thinking of the song. All day, every day, therapist, mother maid, nymph and a virgin. Da, 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 da. Paris Paloma. I can't remember the name of the song, but it's a very good song. And who doesn't love the name Paris Paloma? Come on. Yeah, this person, like, I was, so, you know, we have a saying in the tarot community, and it's what's done in the dark comes to light, right? Comes into the light. You can't hide that stuff. You can't. Like, if you're lying on someone and you're telling all these untruths about someone, eventually, somewhere, some way down the line, the truth is going to come out. The truth is going to come out. And, like, why did you even bother? Because it's just going to make someone look like an idiot. It's going to make someone look jealous. It's going to make someone look envious. It's going to make someone look like they're crazy, like they need help. I can understand keeping secrets about yourself, right? To a point, to an extent. Some people go a little overboard with keeping their personal lives a secret, but certain things okay, like sexual proclivities and stuff. I mean, as long as you're not hurting anyone else, I don't see what the big deal is. But if you want to keep it a secret, okay, keep it a secret. Like, I'm not gonna hold that against you. Again, as long as you're not hurting anyone. But to think that you could just lie on another person and continue it over and over and over again ad nauseum, and think that nothing, like nobody's gonna figure it out, like the jig's never gonna be up, like seriously. uh huh, I don't know how to say this. For someone out there, um they knew the jig was going to be up. They knew that they were going to be found out to be a liar. They didn't care because negative attention is still attention. That's just gross. That's mm. you're you're that, like, clout hungry, you're that attention seeking that you're going to create negativity, and you don't care if it brings in negative attention as long as it's attention. That's someone that's sick. That's someone that needs some help. Because as someone that has experienced negative attention, and I'm really talking any negative attention, but as someone that's experienced sexual assault and rape and physical assault and um, emotional, mental, verbal abuse my whole life, um, I am typically one to stay out of the limelight. Like, I'm typically one to hide, right? Humble hermit. And it's not that I don't like attention. I feel like everybody likes attention. But in my mind, I've experienced so much negative attention directed towards me and me watching others directed towards others and watching. Never ever in my life would I say some type of lie knowing that someone would figure it out and then come back to me and be like, well, you're a liar and da 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 and la la la. I would probably be on the ground in a ball crying my eyes out because why would I do that to my, like, I would never do that to myself. Like, I've already experienced enough unintentional negative attention. I wouldn't want that on purpose. But this is someone that just wants attention. This is someone that's like clout hungry, attention, right? Like all eyes on me all the time. I think what gets me most from this reading is just whoever these people are that were told these lies. Um, Sorry, I have a chandelier up there. I thought it was moving. It's not moving. Um, Whoever these people are that were told these lies and were made to believe something that wasn't true. Um, I feel bad for them. I feel bad for them. Because what are they going to do? I mean, what are they going to do? Like, they probably, if this hasn't already happened, it's going to happen, and they're going to be filled with such guilt because, I mean, let's just be honest. If somebody tells you, like, again, like Tina said, Sandy did this, and all these people decide to believe it, and now they don't like Sandy, they might have joined in on, like, oh yeah, that fucking Sandy, like, we all hate her, she's a horrible person. And you're putting that out into the atmosphere for that person who didn't do anything. How do you think that that's going to go over? Like, on the one hand, I feel bad for these people, and on the other hand, I don't. Because, again, if you have an opinion about a person, why would you let someone else sway it? But it really is sad. Like, that's why I started crying earlier, because it really is just sad. Like, this is like a no-win situation. It's a no-win situation. Because what are all these people going to do? Come forward and apologize? Odds are most won't, because they'll be so embarrassed. And then the ones that do come forth and apologize, like, how do you explain that? Like, I let Tina influence me, and that's why I stopped being friends with you, Sandy. Like, what are we 10? Like, are we still in high school? Is that what this is? Like, you're not an adult, you're not allowed to have your own feelings about a person? I'm gonna leave it there. 50 minutes in, and I ranted and ranted about the same thing over and over again. Um, yeah, I'm gonna, like I said, the top of the deck was warning. So I'm thinking somewhere. Sorry, I just keep getting scam calls. Somewhere, some way, you or whoever this is happening for is going to hear about it, and maybe an apology is going to come in. I don't know, but I hope it resonated. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope, if anything, you found it entertaining. I hope everybody had a great Tuesday. Tomorrow's hump day. Yay, hump day. I will talk to you guys later. Bye.